Just become a... There it is. Well, I wonder if my did it just is gonna be in there. Okay. It took a second. It became a black screen, and then it took a minute for that to play. So there might be, the screen might open with a very awkward... Did it just...
Wait, did you interrupt yourself?
Also, penis.
On session 77, the luckiest of all sessions?
Alright, everybody! Welcome back to Nat19 Vestige of Ophiuchus, Campaign 1, Session 77. And not only are we back, but we're back with everybody.
Penis!
Yeah, we're back with everybody. We are coming back in after the month on either side of independent games, where the party split off to go deal with their various things. To remind everybody who's been following along or might be joining into the stream for the first time in a while, Vogan, Lexi, and Quintus, along with Sunder and Lyra, headed off to complete the mission at the Almanda gravesite and return Elmira back to where she needed to go, as well as retrieve an artifact there, which they may or may not have done. I think we all know as players what happened. The other side went to pursue the Drow, the Alisfane children, who had stolen the primal gemstone of Vestius, and they got into some misadventures of their own whilst they were out, and I'm sure they'll catch everybody up on that in-game. To bring everybody up on exactly what time it is and where we're coming into this, based off things that we had discussed previously in-game, it is currently the 16th of August, the year 758 of the Second Era. It is a Saturday in-game, just like it is now. Oh, art imitates real life. It is, we are going to be coming back in, depending on when you guys want to do stuff. We will be joining back into the game at around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. in the day, when I presume, and you can correct me if I'm wrong or if you want to handle this differently, when Quintus returns back to the home that has been presented to the highest standard. This is several days before Vogan and Lexi return, because you guys are lagging behind Quintus. The Drow party actually returned about 6 hours before Quintus arrived back, but they would have been resting. So coming into game, I suppose the main thing that I need to ask is, those of you that are currently at the highest standard, what should we call it? Should we call it their home? Should we call it their guild hall? What would you guys like to use to refer to it?
How about the villa?
Wow!
That was neither of the options, Izzy!
I thought we were
highest villa.
There was no other!
I mean, that's the fanciest way to fucking say it, so good luck getting Avi to say that.
Wait. I want to throw my hat in the ring. The Hollis Standard.
I mean,
You know what? The villa sounds good.
Hey, Logan, before you're really, really mean, thank you for welcoming us 69ers back with such warmth. We're really happy to be here. Hello,
Oh yeah?
Very happy to be here.
You're very happy to be here?
Very happy to be here.
Yeah,
Bravery.
yeah.
Did Vogan get the thing? I don't remember what the thing was, but there was a thing at the grave for Vogan.
There's a slight look of annoyance over his face, but then it fades. Yes.
I don't mean to pry, but that was a really interesting reaction to that. Ben will, scoot closer. Was it something, crazy?
You'll have to ask it when it shows. I don't think I would do it justice.
Okay, cool. Wow. I can't wait to hear about your travels and such. The others are still resting, but they should be up soon. I assume you'll want to rest. There's a lot of sleeping spaces upstairs.
I'll sleep here.
Okay. I'll be back. And Fen will go and then come back with 3 to 4 pillows and 2 comforters in hand. I assumed Winchester would want one too. Are you hungry? You don't look like you've... I mean, you look fine, but you look like a meal would do you good.
Perhaps after I've rested. If that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. No, sleep tight. Good night, Winchester.
Fenris, if Argo returns, tell him I have not forgotten.
Okay. Do I need to know specifics on that?
I mean, it's been 2 hours. I hope not. Fucking
Oh!
Whenever they do return, I should know sometime today whether or not those diamonds are needed or not.
Well, needed or not, they're great for in case. We only went through one of the diamonds on our side, so this is a great addition to the stocks that we'll be acquiring for curses, because that seems to be becoming a running trend. I'll let you rest.
Oh,
Glad you're back home.
one more
Safe.
thing. I thought
Yes.
that out of anyone, you might find this funny. He reaches into his bag and he hands her the filter that he had gotten.
The what?
It is apparently some sort of a love potion of sorts. I thought that if anyone would find use of it, it would be you, and it would be you two. He hands it over to her.
Drugs? Quintus, are these drugs?
Might be fun.
That does not answer my...
Good night, Fenris.
You did not come back any less strange. Good night, Quintus.
Does the party, for the sake of getting everything moved back along to where it should be, does the party want to say they take the next few days and we go to when everybody returns back together?
Yeah.
I wouldn't really tell them everything that happened there anyway, so I'll wait for them to.
Okay.
Wait for the others to.
In that case, 2 more days pass, during which time I assume you guys live your lives, you do small things you need to recover, you spend time with Tantia, you catch up, and you spend time with Rory explaining the situation, which, to delineate that a little bit, though talking about dying is dramatic, it's happened before, almost. So,
Yeah.
just to not lean too heavily into that conversation, he would be disappointed. There'd be a biting his tongue feeling to the conversation, but he understands the risks, and he's at least glad you're with people that could bring you back. And beyond that, Flux would spend time researching. You would find many of the books you needed have been moved, like basically anything that Mary Mist has found that might relate to the Cauldron and to at the part of the Skywall you're going to. Mary Mist has curated a large section and had it moved to the library section of the Hollis Standard so that you could continue your research from there. As well, the High Lord appears to have outfitted the area with quite a bit in terms of forging equipment and basically anything that you would need to replicate what you were doing before.
Aww.
Your cow is there. Your cow, though, Almond is outside grazing the small bit of land that you would have. There's not a lot of grass here, but Almond is making use of what they can. It's a strange place for a cow, but it's where your cow is.
Yes, good.
The cow is frequently going and sleeping in the horse stables at this point.
Are Winchester and Almond friends? I will take yes or no, but yes only.
I will take yes or yes.
I will take yes or no, the only 2 possible answers to the question.
Well, you could be like, maybe.
I will take yes, or Almond has declared their hatred for the horse involved.
Oh shit!
It looks like Almond has to go.
All right. I guess...
Hi, Fenris.
Oh, hi, Lexi. I hope your mission went well. You don't really know.
Clearly.
Let's just do this here, you know? It's a beautiful day for Remove Curse.
Is it? What's the weather like, Logan?
It is, today? Today it would be a bit overcast, but overall, fine.
Okay, cool.
Relatively normal day.
Bruh.
Oh. You all look wonderful. All right. If Fen will start casting Remove Curse on everyone. You get a Remove Curse. You get a Remove Curse. If you look
Just
under your
those two.
seat.
Why
I'm
me?
fine,
Oh.
so I'm fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sorry if you have to put yourself out to help me.
No! This is what I'm here for.
Thanks.
It's my pleasure.
I'm just glad the two of you made it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it. How are you doing, Quinn?
I'm fine. We're both fine.
Okay, good.
We made it just in time for Argo to save us.
Good.
Oh, Argo helped you. Okay.
Argo saved you.
Yeah, I didn't know the others had been here, but they arrived shortly before I did.
I see.
Oh, okay.
What did he make you promise in order to help?
Yeah, what do you want?
We don't know yet. I don't know yet, unless he told me in the 2 days that I've been here off screen.
Oh.
I see.
No, he hasn't told me yet, but see it that you all rest up. I'm sorry that I had to leave.
No, I'm just glad that you and Winchester are okay.
Yeah.
You did what you had to do.
He barely had.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Well, at
I've
least he's
been
fine
treating him
now.
like a king the past couple of days. It should be fine.
Oh yes,
As
you
you
should
should.
see what goes into Winchester's stable. Only the finest.
Oh.
And me.
Also, whose house are we in front of? This guy must be rich as hell.
It's very fancy.
What?
Welcome to the Hall of Standard.
Do
Is
you
that
know
what-
how many
is that
rooms
what's
are in
calling it?
there? There's more than 8.
What?
I know! And
What?
we own all of them! We could stand in any of them for any amount of time and no one tells us to go. Unless you're standing in someone else's
That's
room.
too many rooms. We don't need that many rooms.
Now that's the highest standard.
And I made sure one of the rooms at the balconies was for you, Lexi. As we have the pots ready. We're gonna plant things.
Really?
Hopefully, I don't know. The DM hasn't told me about the last two. I'm kidding.
It's the balcony.
There'd be room to put a garden in and stuff. Absolutely.
Yay!
There's like a modest, like this isn't like an estate that you'd find out in the countryside because it is within the city borders, but like it's fairly wide. You can make quite a bit of noise here and the next people wouldn't see you. Like the houses here are spread apart enough that you can do quite a bit with your land. You couldn't farm here necessarily. Like if you start planting crops, we're gonna have an issue, but a small
But
garden.
there might be like a small garden.
Yeah, gardens can absolutely be worked. Like there's enough that you could probably like build a barn on the property in the spare space. Like there's enough space for that effectively.
We should get you all inside.
Get you
You have to be
situated.
exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired. I've been carrying Vogan like most of this way, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you all look like shit.
I feel like it should.
Start singing Bo Burnham.
Don't take it
Election.
personally. She's been saying that to me for 2 days.
It's true.
I'm glad all of you are okay. I was really worried.
You as well.
We had things mostly handled for the most
We're
part.
fine.
I figured that you would be okay because you guys had Fenris and Flux with you. Like they can take care of people.
I was worried, but now that everything's settled, I realize I probably could have asked Kitty to look into if you were fine, but
You were just panicked and worried. That's fine.
I'm also very dumb.
It's true.
That's not
You're a
true.
fucking dumbass.
Oh, at least it's
Self-awareness is good.
Wow.
Objectively speaking, it's fairly true.
Wow, I'm standing out here alone.
It's true.
We have strengths and weaknesses, we all do. I will not be acting in any shows anytime soon.
Ugh.
Are you sure?
I don't want to talk about it.
Such a promising career for you, Fenris.
I got you
What?
killed!
What?
Wait,
What?
is that
No,
wait? Avian is
that-
dead.
that was-
is Avian
that
a
was-
ghost? What's happening, you guys?
Avian is fine.
That was
Now.
not your fault, Fenris.
We all have
I
plenty
just
of stories to
hug
share between us.
Avian.
How about we?
I just feel if I had studied the Duragard dialect a little better, I would have been more prepared for the situation.
You're not the one. Hi, Lexi. You're not the one who went into that room by yourself.
I've like slowly snuck over and I'm slowly hugging Avi while she's like talking to Fenris.
We all have
Making
everything that we
sure
need to
she's
say to each other.
corporeal.
So, This is Jigoku Saiga. Say hi, Jigoku Saiga.
Hi, Jigoku Saiga.
I like
Very
it.
fun.
Oh.
Nearly as many humans here as I was worried there would be.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a human. I was at one point.
over here.
Hi.
You just see this glaive. I'm gonna actually grab its image for you guys real quick, if FG lets me. FG's not letting me. What a shock. You guys, this is a relatively long red glaive that has a circular section in it where you see a little eye of fire sputter to life. This little eye made of flame that, like, looks around between the lot of you.
So this is the merry band that you associate with. Is it, Hobgoblin?
Yeah, it is. These are my friends.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that so surprising?
I just like hearing it.
It's nice.
Indeed.
That's a very pretty glaive.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. Unfortunately, he
Gold.
doesn't.
Right.
It's very nice
You
to
see the
look at.
eye locks onto Quintus and then squints a fiery
Squint
squint.
back.
Ah, I see it's already made friends in the group.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with it.
Why?
I'll work with it. Is that a gift
It's
from
I don't really use.
Elmira?
I don't really use glaives.
Well, I don't know.
It's very useful.
It seems to like Quinn.
It sure likes to hit him. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if he's on the other side of it, it can't hit him.
What?
I mean, we could try it out. I mean, Quinn, come
Oh,
over
I'm
here
sure
and
he
hold
would
Logan's
absolutely
glaive for a
love
minute.
that.
Let's just see what happens. Come over here and hold the glaive for a minute.
No.
Nay, there's
No.
no way you
I
can
just wanna see
handle
what
me.
happens.
No.
There is
Does
absolutely
seem like it
no
would
way
end
that
very badly.
disgusting human would even be able to handle me. You're wasting your
That's a lot.
time.
He has a chance of taking over whoever he's, whoever is possessing him. Or whoever.
I'll happily take anyone's body if they're willing to offer it.
I only offer my body in very specific scenarios.
All right.
Is this one of them?
Are you flirting with the glaive?
No, I'm telling the glaive that I fuck.
Ah. I'm sorry. I might need a moment.
What, Miriam?
What? I can't have the glaive thinking I don't.
Miriam,
You might tell somebody.
That would be so bad for your reputation.
I got a reputation to uphold.
Is there a whale you could throw me in?
So what?
Probably.
A whale.
no, don't do that.
Probably.
A whale.
A
A
whale?
whale.
A
A
whale.
whale.
A well.
A whale.
A whale.
A whale.
A whale?
A whale.
well.
See, she's saying it. A whale.
A whale. Logan just said a whale.
I don't know
A
if there are any
whale?
whales nearby.
A whale.
Logan,
Yeah, and why would
you've
you want to
spoken
be
to Lexi
inside
long
one?
enough. Come on now.
You're being a bit of a
He's
dick.
basically asking if you get rid of him. He doesn't want to be around us anymore.
Well,
Unfortunately, that's not part of his test, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to.
Is,
Have
is,
him like it.
is keeping it the test?
no. The test was getting it. But
And there were no further
That's-
instructions as to what to do afterwards?
pretty much. He's already very deep into that human hatred, though. Hundreds of years into it.
People can change.
Into
true.
corpses.
And people can
Quiet,
change as
you.
people.
He's not a people, though. He's a glaive.
Sure, but I don't see why we can't give them the opportunity.
Maybe you used to be a people. Glaive, did you used to be a people?
Nay.
What kind of people were you? Were you a human?
No, nay. I did not.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said hi.
Well, regardless, he seems to possess equal sentience to a quote-unquote people, so he should be capable of the emotional change. Oh, I almost knocked off my
Oh,
glass.
it's okay. It's safe, it's safe.
I think it would be
Sorry, he should be
Does something
capable
affect your
of
targeting
emotional
whenever you were gone? What
change.
happened?
okay.
Like a quote-unquote people. My heart stopped for a second. I was
He's
just
had a
going
lot
and
of
then I
head
smacked my
trauma.
glass.
Flux kind of stumbles in his chair, and the Glyph's like, yeah.
Burgundy was still around, we could sell him.
Hey,
But
Hobgoblin,
I'm not selling him.
point at him.
What?
Hey, Hobgoblin, point at him.
Point to who?
Look,
He
Flux.
wants you to point and laugh at
The
him.
one you call Flux.
Oh.
I point to him.
Logan, stop pointing now.
Stop it.
No, stop it!
Logan, point it at yourself
As
for
soon
a
as he
second.
starts laughing, I go, stop.
You're all dead set on this idea, trying to show me that I'm wrong about humans. But my experience with your
Yes.
kind is that you chased my master into hiding. And they died there. I spent a very long time considering who exactly I should blame. And the humans that chased them there and killed them. I can't think of anyone else to blame. But since I'm stuck with you, I'll make you a deal. Human. You and I. One quick competition. If you win, I'll do whatever you want me to, and I'll allow you to try to show me that humans have changed since I was sealed away. And if you fail, I get your body.
Oh,
Unless you
Bogan.
feel like you're not up for it.
jeez.
I looked to Vogan.
I look at you.
What do you think?
I mean, risks are high, but you're the
I'm
best person to
confident.
handle him.
I'm confident, but whatever you tell me, I'll do.
If there's anyone who can get him to change his mind, it's probably you.
That's true.
You've certainly changed a lot of ours.
So,
I have
I
no
mean, it's
fear
your
that you'll take my body. I accept.
Alright. So the rest of you as well, if he fails, you'll let me walk out of here with that body and do as I wish to. Yeah?
sure.
Yeah.
We just kill his body.
You can kill him if you want to.
I'm fine with that.
You'd allow me to do that, Quinn? It's so nice of you.
There's a...
I don't know what he's going to do with me, so if you think you can. I'm pretty hardy.
I've killed you before.
There's a
Let's see what you'll do.
shuddering.
Let's see what you'll do with my eyes on you this time.
It's a
But
challenge.
no, out of anyone, I do trust that you can.
There's a shuddering from it in your hand, Vogan, as you feel it trying to manipulate itself in the air and pull itself away from you towards Quintus.
I'll let it go.
As you do, it flies across the table and strikes into it near you, Quintus. The blade cuts into it, causing the handle of a blade to erupt and point upwards in the air. Test is simple! Take a hold of me, and we'll see which one of us ends up wielding the other.
Go, Quintus.
I want to go over to Miriam. Hey, you know that spiring thing you do?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I think he's got it.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't.
I stand. I
You
glare
got this,
towards
Quinn.
the
I'll give him
blade.
a bark inspiration.
And I'll give him Flash of Genius.
Cody, do you have any favor?
Nope, I grab it.
Can I give him one?
Wait, no, I have
Do
one.
it.
I have one favor.
Oh,
Use
perfect. You
it,
have one.
bitch!
I don't know if I need to.
As soon as you go about instructing him on it, the Eye of Flame looks towards you, you, Flux. Aye.
No.
Deal's off then.
Oh.
I can do this myself.
That's Quintus.
I appreciate it, though.
Exactly
Thank
why
you.
I'm worried.
Oh no.
I'll draw
It's-
buster
I just-
for you. I'm
I
ready.
have faith in him.
I have faith in him too. He can do it.
Those are the terms, and I will respect them. Good luck.
You take hold of it. As you do, you feel the feeling of fire surge up your arm as your veins feel like they almost light up. You guys see a visual effect of it looks like the veins under his skin rolling up to his face, down his chest. You see them light up as if flames course through them, and the flaming eye builds up and it becomes brighter. You hear this just faint. Alright, show me what you've got, knight! As it does, you pull it out of the table. There's a sharp cracking sound as this large chunk of the table is ripped out as you do. The whole thing begins glowing. And Quintus is a white-hot pain as your vision seems to subside and you find yourself, everything becoming white. You dig in, and you guys all see like his other hand coming to the glaive without him even seeming to mean to. The other hand wraps around it, spins it around, and strikes the bladed side into the ground. As Quintus, you assert control.
Holy shit!
Having rolled a Nat 19.
Damn!
You assert control over the glaive. You didn't need any of the modifiers that were added.
That's fucking right.
Oh man!
Yeah, I told you you got it.
Alright. A deal's a deal. I'm not happy about it, but if you want to use me, show me exactly what it is modern humans are made of.
Well, that's interesting. It seems like I'm still here.
That's good.
Yeah, just a little hot.
Don't get too full of yourself.
How do you doing? Good job, Quintus.
Huh. Well, that's Chico Kusaga taken care of. My job is done.
On the record, I'm not entirely happy about this arrangement.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Well, you
On
agreed
the
to
record,
it.
I'm not entirely happy about this arrangement. I was rather
You
hoping...
got the deal.
I was hoping your mind would be a tad weaker. Hey, can we go back on this? I don't think that was fair.
I have a mind
Wanting
like
to
a
get-
steel trap.
Wanting to get out of the
That's-
highest standard, I get that.
I must be getting rusty.
Hey, Avi.
What?
If you're the captain, does that make Rory your first mate?
If I could get him to leave Summergrass,
So-
probably.
Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What
map.
the hell is this?
Give it a
Question
sec.
mark map.
Give it a sec to load.
That's an X with a question mark in it.
X marks the spot, Lexi.
It should load. It should just take a second. Then
What does it mean?
it's probably just gonna take a sec. I think
No, it's fine. Yeah, I think so.
this is the map of Mott. I was just gonna point out where the Itonian capital, where the Temple of Tequin is, if this wants to load.
That'd be nice.
Load you. Come on.
Load you.
You.
It's a really big image, so I'm not shocked it's taking forever. But
Sorry, guys, this map scroll is just packed in there really tight.
Oh my god!
Huh.
but no, I was just gonna point out it's where you live, just as a general. Yeah, you're pretty immediately close to the ocean.
There it is.
I've learned.
It loaded for
There
you.
we go. Yay!
No, not quite yet, but
It looks like it loaded for everyone else. So just heckin'
it's fine.
view. Where are you? You
I'm in the southern area, right? Yeah.
down there?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's right next
You're
to
very
the
close.
ocean.
You're very close to
Yeah.
a large.
Wow.
You haven't. You maybe haven't
Travel
seen the
away.
ocean, but you have seen a large body of water. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's not the ocean off next to you. That is just like a large, gulf, like a massive lake. Effectively, it's the same. It comes from the ocean, but off on the other side, at least to come up, you would have probably passed by the ocean. And Summergrass is within, kind of like if you're high up in the Skyward Estate, you can probably see it in the distance. So yeah, you guys have all encountered the ocean on some level.
Stop right there, villainous cur. Villainous cur. Villainous.
Holy shit.
We should have
We
never
need to
given this item
fix
to
him.
Cody.
Villain.
Guys,
Bad man.
what's there to fix?
He's perfect now.
Ah.
Also, Miriam, I just got the awful joke you were making.
Oh, good. You did it immediately. Ow.
Oh, fuck. God, I hate you.
No, you don't.
First mate! Oh!
Wow.
Then Avi, you have the floor. I'd say that by around this time, it's coming up on around 9 o'clock.
Can I steal you for a moment?
Sure.
I feel like you're already alone.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
It might as well be. I mean, look over here.
You want to go somewhere where Quintus isn't flex radiating?
Yeah. I'd like to bring her into the kitchen if I could. If we have a kitchen area.
We better have a kitchen.
Yes, you have a kitchen.
This is the one estate that doesn't have a kitchen.
Like, what the fuck?
It has an armory, but no kitchen.
Yeah.
This place was meant to host soldiers. It would have a fairly large functional kitchen.
What's up?
Kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Hmm?
Food. So, I went to talk to Rory, and I feel like I really screwed up. And I was wondering with the, dying thing. I was wondering, I'm not much of a cook, but I was wondering if you would help me make him something to bring over.
Yes, sure. Did I say that too quickly? Yes, I can help you. Why do you feel like you're letting him down? Did something happen?
No, I don't know how to do this. He told me not to do anything stupid, and that's immediately the first thing I did when we were down there, and I want to make it up to him for worrying him.
You're going to be making it up to him quite a bit if that's something that you're worried about, Aviana. As adventurers, we're constantly throwing ourselves into peril. Which I would say is the same as, he's a guard. If anything happens in Summergrass, he's in peril too. I don't know, that sort of thing doesn't feel like the thing that you need to apologize for.
Mostly to apologize for worrying him so much. I kind of dropped that on him, and then I dropped saying, right before we left, and...
I do remember that.
Yeah. Long story short, I don't know what I'm doing, and I could really use your help.
I can help you a great bit. I never know what I'm doing. But, I mean, life and death is sort of part of the gig.
Yeah, I know that.
I fear that you'll start turning gray if you worry too much about putting yourself in danger. But I'll help you, sure.
Is there anything I can... Is there anything I can do for you, for the diamond, and I'll pay you back for it, by the way.
No!
So,
Stay
a
alive!
huge waste of a resource.
No! Aviana, that was to save your life. I would give up to a bagillion diamonds if I had them.
I don't think that's
just to have you back. Hmm?
I said I don't think that's a number, but...
I've said it now. But still, your life is worth far more than a diamond. I've had to have this talk with Miriam, too. Just stay alive, that's all I can ask of you. And if you don't, I will be there to revive you once more. What we do is dangerous. I think I would shave 100 years off my life if I worried for Tantia that much. And what she's going off and doing.
Yeah. But, if you could help me make him something, so I could stop by when he's done work, I guess.
What does he like? I don't know him very well. He hasn't really made an effort to get to know us.
Yeah.
He seems like a steak and potatoes kind of guy.
I think steak and potatoes would be good.
Asparagus? Make it fancy?
We could do that. I do like asparagus.
They're like tiny trees.
We haven't done many meals together, so...
Sure. I could whip something like that up.
Would you mind teaching me?
I would love to. You can be my, sous chef. I picked that. I was reading about it. Chefs often have a helper. It's called a sous chef.
Sure.
Sous chef Kolesh. Not as catchy as Captain Kolesh, but...
I like Captain Kolesh a lot more.
Aye, aye, Captain. I think you'd be good at telling everyone what to do.
I like to think so too. Shall we?
Yeah! Right now!
Well, it's coming up pretty late. I don't know what time he gets off.
Okay, yeah, let's get cooking. And since you do love him, I will insist on putting love in the food.
She says she puts the filter of love into the food.
No! I trust Fenris not to.
Yeah, do I get
Chef's
advantage?
utensils, and that's for cooking. No, you do not get advantage. You're effectively teaching Aviana something. So Avi, I need
use a
you
favor.
to roll intelligence. A check.
Okay. I'm gonna add favor into this.
This is the most important thing ever.
It's true. Oh boy, I'm like so nervous. I just want to make this boy good food.
No. Oh, look at it go.
Oh my god!
Okay, you know, Aviana, maybe you're better at learning things while watching.
Why don't you go ahead and roll me the cook's utensils roll?
Well, I'll use a favor as well.
Smart. Goddamn. This girl don't know how to cook. That's why she's asking Fenris.
Hayden, did you know that?
Well, it still comes out pretty well.
no.
It still comes out pretty.
okay.
Yeah, Avi seems to have some trouble learning. So as you're explaining things, you do find yourself having to retread explored ground and re-teach things, and it causes the final product to suffer a little bit. But such is the pains of teaching somebody how to cook who's not super familiar. You end up with whatever it is you're trying to make. You end up with. Go ahead and burn 5 silver, by the way, assuming that you're having more than just a regular comfortable meal.
Yeah, I will. Don't you touch your money, Fenris.
And Avi,
Wow.
you believe that you think you got it down. You've seen Fenris make this. You get it. You got it.
No.
Just don't come for my gig, and I won't have to hurt you. No.
Shit.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the cook now.
Oh shit.
Thanks.
I would say it looks good. I think he'll love it. It's
I'm
the thought
gonna-
that counts.
Ugh.
I'll put this in a basket for you, and you can go take it to him.
Oh, that's what's happening
And
here.
if he asks,
All
I
right.
had nothing to do with this. Wink.
I was under the misguided assumption that you were being shown how to make something to replicate it in the future. Good. That one's not going to affect you as badly as maybe it could have.
No, we are making dinner. No, I was not gonna go make dinner at his house. We were making it.
I see.
Under supervision only.
Because I'm going to be frank with you. If you had gone and tried to make him food, I was definitely going to have him
Poisoning.
roll a charisma save against being poisoned.
Holy shit!
Charisma save against being poisoned.
Take this antitoxin before you eat any of my meals.
God damn!
I do this because I love you.
Oh, could I have bumped into Avi on her way out?
Yes.
Probably.
Cool. Oh, hey, Avi.
What? Her face is bright red and she's like rushing out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you in a rush. I'll talk
Sorry.
to you later.
Food's gonna get cold. What?
I want to talk to you about something, but have a good night.
Okay. Bye. She'll rush off.
Yep.
Oh no, they're both so awkward. It's never gonna happen. Oh, they're so cute. Fuck.
They were both bottoms.
Oh. And
I'll
then
roll
they were
20.
both bottoms.
It's cute that you think that.
All right, you
I'll just
head
leave it in my inventory.
you
for
head
now.
over to Rory's place. You get his attention. You set up for the food. It's really on you. Like, what are you doing? What's your approach here?
Just knock on the door, very awkward.
No, Rory.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. I brought dinner.
That's unexpected.
Fenris helped me make it. I don't know, really. What? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What are you sorry for?
I'm sorry for worrying you, and I wanted to make it up to you, so I thought I'd bring over dinner and wine and I'm really bad at this.
Oh. I thought we'd already talked about this.
I know, and I'm sorry for dropping such a bombshell on you right before I left, and telling you, you know.
Everything you do is a bombshell. There's literally nothing that you do that does not catch me off guard and give me a very small heart attack.
She is a bombshell.
Shut up. Go away. Go home! Alright.
No!
You're on private property, go home!
I'm trying to do this right.
Oh. I'm not really sure what doing this right looks like. I mean, I think you are, I just... come in, alright, let's eat. We can talk about this while we eat.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. It's very difficult worrying about you, but I've done so since I was very young. I've honestly been more worried about you whenever Stratus, for example, has captured you and put you in jail and have had to get you out. I'm more concerned about that than I am about worrying about you being killed by something, because I've seen what you do to things that try to kill you. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but you're still here and you didn't seem to lose anything. So, I'm adjusting.
Yeah, that's fair. I do love you, Roar. I do. And I'm sorry that I dropped it on you so suddenly. I'm sorry for saying it if it was too soon. But it's how I feel.
Several days beforehand, I had been turned into a crystal statue and broken. When something like that happens, you kind of lose your sense of what is too fast. I didn't really think about it, to be honest with you. I mean, it seemed like we lived a year and 5 days.
Kinda.
No, I'm not. You didn't do anything wrong.
How's the food?
Surprisingly, very good. You said Fenris made this?
Mostly Fenris. I tried.
Well,
It's good for Shadowkai's cooking.
it's very good. Did you get back the gemstone that you went for? We didn't really catch up whenever you got back the first time. We didn't really talk about what happened as much as we talked about, the dying thing.
Yeah. Again, sorry about that. That was me being stupid, and I will do better, but... yeah, we got it back. Hopefully get it back in my fan and keep Miriam from touching it, but, it's good.
I don't fully understand its importance, but I'm glad you got it.
You know, the Eidolons and all that?
Yes, I understand that it is of great cosmic relevance. But much like everything that happened with the city and the giant dome and being turned into a statue, I know the steps of what happened, but I'm not really keen on the bigger picture of what it was. So the gemstone it's related, it's like the soul of Vestius or something to that effect, and I understand that.
In essence.
That's all I really need to know.
It's how we were able to reverse things that you're here. So, essentially. But, yeah, we got it back, and mostly unscathed. Can I ask you a potentially stupid question?
You can. I have a history of giving stupid answers, so we'll see how it goes.
What do you do for fun? You work all the time, and you and I haven't done anything fun. Well, we've done fun stuff, but anything fun, hobby-wise, in years. And I'd like to do something that would make you happy.
I have never once in my life had fun, I think.
God. Not even with... Wow. Not even with me. Rude.
No, those, yes. But, I mean, in the context I think you're asking, I have absolutely no idea.
What's something you've always wanted to do or try? Kick him under the table.
I'm not sure. Spending time together is not... I'm very mild, alright? You understood what you were getting into here.
I know. I know.
I'm not the most exciting person. Goodness.
Would you be up for a hike?
Yeah.
Maybe to our clearing we used to go to?
Say that again, sorry?
Maybe where you helped me learn to fly?
Sure.
Good. I'm getting your ass out of this fucking city, Roar.
That might be nice, actually. Sure, if you want to. I do apologize that You're surrounded by a lot of very exciting people, and I'm afraid that I'm all of maybe 3 things at any given time. I'm not particularly exciting.
I'll take his hand. I love that about you. I never have to worry about ulterior motives or if you're saying what you mean. You're relaxing to be around, Roar. And I love that.
Just between you and me, I don't find myself very relaxing to be around, and I'm around myself quite a bit. But I'm glad that you think so. Well, yeah, certainly. When do you want to go? I know that you all are going to be going after Diane Kenslinger fairly soon. Now that you've all returned from your independent missions.
I'm not sure when we're going, but honestly, Quinn is being even more of a handful than usual, so... When do you get off work tomorrow?
Even more of a handful?
He picked up some sword, and it's fucking with him somehow. I don't get this shit, but he's even more full of himself and obnoxious. I didn't think I could dislike him more.
What?
But somehow...
Oh. We should get out of the city. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Tomorrow, then?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys
Hit you up.
spend the rest of the evening together.
Yep. Probably stay over if he'd be cool with that.
He would be cool with that. Just as long as his parents don't come home.
Oh, jeez.
Not that they could.
Out the window you go, Aviana.
No,
My parents can't let... Parents can't know I had a girl over with the doors closed.
Quick question, Logan.
Yep.
Would I know what happened to his parents?
Old age. Like,
Well,
you know,
okay, cool.
medieval old age.
Just make
So, you know,
sure.
40s.
The ripe old age of 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I assumed, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm like, is this something I have to ask?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's me.
I don't know exactly how to start this, but I guess before I felt worried about how you would take this, but now I'm... Vogan, do you mind if I talk to you rather seriously for a moment?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk to you about my actions recently.
Okay.
And in particular, I wanted to thank you for what you did for me.
What did I do for you? Which thing did I do for you, I should say?
You've done a lot for me, Vogan. All the time that I've been here in Summergrass, my thoughts on myself have been challenged. People here have shown me that there's no merit to being born in glory, and that glory only comes from one's deeds alone. But having done those deeds does not automatically earn the respect of those who challenge you. Some people never want to listen to reason, no matter how wrong they are. Myself included among them.
Yeah.
The only thing that should matter are your own deeds, and while I do believe that I have achieved some fantastic things, the only thing I had done for myself before coming here, the only thing that I wasn't born into, even then you can say that I was my training as a Knight of the Red Lions. And before, whenever... Looks, it just kind of brings out Jigoku Saiga. This one had
Aye.
mentioned what he did, I believe that I might have hung on to that final bit of my old self rather tightly. And I want to say that it won't happen again. I put Jigoku Saiga on like a weapon rack as I'm walking around. I want to say that I won't do that again. I do. But I do know that as a man of my ability, I do seek validation through honor and deeds, and I'm trying to catch up to an ideal that honestly is against everything that I've learned. I don't know what it means to be a valor built quite yet. I don't know what it means to be in charge of anything, and I have to learn very quickly. But Vogan, out of everyone I've met since coming here, you have challenged the very foundation of myself. I thought myself strong, invincible, that everything would be alright if I would devote myself to being a shield between people. But after our argument in the Underdark, I felt that my approach was only that of confrontation. These few days alone with Winchester, riding alone and wondering whether he would survive, I thought of you. You showed me in this city that even at your worst element you flourished, rising to the occasion like the morning sun. While I do not doubt my own merits, I can see that at worst I am not a shield but an obstruction.
When were you in the Underdark?
That was a while ago.
Oh.
Even after I complicated your trial, you checked on me before reprimanding me.
Well, yeah.
You're not gonna take me to the Underdark, are you?
Maybe.
Oh no.
No immediate plans.
Oh, things get
I mean,
lost.
they just
down
went
there.
there, so I don't know if they want to go back
No,
immediately.
things get lost down there. I don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there either. It's filthy drat on there. Ugh.
Hey!
Holy fuck.
Those are elves you're talking about!
Yeah, but they're like evil elves.
Whenever you don't know what to do, you listen to those around you, in the end. Seeing my chances to get Winchester home, even though everything had gone the way it did, and knowing that you and Sunder were in the same danger, you didn't think twice about letting me leave. You make better decisions than me in the heat of the moment, and Vogan, I think that's finally why it came to what I said earlier today. Vogan, I insist that you take my place as the head of the highest standard. There is no one else.
He's very taken aback.
Do it. Prove to him you're a better leader. Do it.
Gwen,
Shame him.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pick up Jigoku Saiga. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna put him outside the door. I'm gonna close it. Anyway.
If you think this is going to stop me from talking, you're dead wrong!
Gwen, that's...
I'm going to have to do something for Argo soon. I don't know what it is, but whenever he had said that he was going to help Winchester, I promised him anything within my power. Someone who leads should not say that to someone. Someone who affects someone other than themselves should not say that. No matter what is with them. I am not yet fit to be a leader.
Quintus.
Mhm.
Roll me a charisma save.
Hooray!
Oh.
Uh-oh. You want one of my inspirations, boy?
Listen.
Shit.
How bad can it be?
How bad
Can it be?
It's pretty fucking bad.
Now roll me a deception check.
Oh, everything has. Oh.
Oh, wow. My passive insight is way higher than a 1.
I'd hope so. Fuck.
Vogan.
Yeah, what up?
Though, at first it seemed to come from a heartfelt place, Quintus, you can feel him almost grimacing as he speaks. Even if he to himself doesn't realize it, you pick up that this is largely performance. And Quintus, though you mean it earnestly, you find that as these words escape your mouth and you hear yourself speaking, you find yourself not believing what you're saying. And as you continue to try to reinforce the idea that Vogan should be in charge and you've made an error, it occurs to you that, no, you hadn't. That such mistakes should be expected of a leader. It is part of the experience. There is no fault in making mistakes. In fact, having acquired that experience and now having that perspective, you're better for it.
Though to be honest, maybe this proves my own virtues as a leader anyway.
Roll me insight, Logan.
Yeah. Insight.
Things you hate to do as a DM is still higher than a 1.
Still higher than a 1.
Your passive knowledge of Quintus, as hard-headed as Quintus can sometimes be, you can tell that this is unusual for him. That when he sets his mind to something like this, he's usually pretty resolute, even if what he set his mind to is identifying his own problems. You can tell that this digression, this turn, this talking him out of this, it's unusual for him.
Oh, why shouldn't I be the leader?
Well, as the current leader, you have the decision. I'll leave the decision up to you whether you want to pass that responsibility onto me. But I'd say give it a day to think about it. Maybe longer.
He
seem
looks
to be
over
pretty
to you.
confident.
Confidence. Now that I think about it, Logan, maybe you're not old enough for this kind of responsibility. No, maybe this is something that only I can do. I mean, if Argo asked me to do something too out of my way, I could just tell him no. What's he going to do?
I imagine there's a lot he could do, but whatever. Let's just finish what we're doing and get some rest, huh? Been a long couple days for us.
Vogan, I guess the biggest thing I want to say from all of this is thank you. Thank you for putting your trust in me. And just know that you placed your trust in the right person.
Yeah.
I hate this so much, Vogan.
I'm gonna throw your sword into Mount Doom.
Oh, it is.
I thought it was bad before, but God, is this real bad?
Help! Help!
No, I'm not.
Roleplay,
I'm
but
not
this
gonna.
Is bad.
I'm not
I
gonna
tried
engage.
so hard. I tried so hard to twist my words into being confident, but like that last bit, just I can't say it without.
Why should anyone
you
else
did really
lead?
well, I think.
You are
Exactly.
the strongest and the wisest.
And the most beautiful.
That's
Technically, I'm
coming
the
for Quintus's
strongest and
kneecaps.
the wisest in the party.
I'm working on it.
No, Vogan.
No.
Though you are allowed your mistake, You'll find that to not be true.
You'll find that I am you'll find that not only am I the smartest, but I'm also the wisest, the strongest, the fastest, and the most beautiful.
All of those
are incorrect!
With Vogan refusing to engage.
Yeah.
I will say, technically, you take that belt away, Quinn is the strongest in the party.
I would like to talk to Quintus.
All right. Quintus.
I'll talk to Tantia while she does that.
Oh, what is it?
Nice.
We'll do the Tantia Vogan stuff in a sec. We'll deal with this first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Did you not rise with the sun?
I did not. I slept in.
Oh
my God, we need
What
to
is
fix
this?
this.
What is
I slept
happening?
in today.
I've gone too far.
You ruined it for me.
I slept in today. I felt that I deserved it.
Fenrir, I feel like Quintus is still sleeping when Fenris opens his door, and she'll like lean against it like a dad does, like, hey buddy, hey Quinn, you up?
Oh, hey, Fenris.
Hey you.
What are you doing there?
What is that, the sun? Turn it down.
Oh.
How are you feeling today? Are you still recovering from your journey?
I'm feeling wonderful.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Actually.
Finn will kind of push herself into his room and sit down on the bed.
Oh my.
Huh?
Said, oh my.
Is this inappropriate? She'll stand.
What do I owe the pleasure of your company, Fenris?
Well, Quintus Valorbild, I want to see you at the best you can be. You don't even have to mind me. You sleep in. I just want to look at your sword for a minute. Don't you worry about a darn thing.
You cast it on the ham, not the sword.
If you plan on doing anything like you did yesterday, you might want to bring a little bit stronger magic than you possessed yesterday, Fenris.
I did. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Quintus. Thank you for.
I did.
Right.
Get ready.
Whoa.
Well, if you're that confident, what can I do to stop you?
I mean, how much do you know about magic? That's the question, Quintus. All right.
I know everything about magic, everything there possibly could be.
Just because a god smiles your way naturally, you know everything. How could I forget you're human? I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on this beach.
Okay, you do so. So that is one of your 3 uses of it. Quinn. So, as you use it, you find... So to back up slightly, Fenris, as you use it, you put your hands out and you try to use the magic of Greater Restoration to try to sever the curse that has come with this. You're using more powerful magic. Burn the spell slot. As you do find it starts affecting it. You notice the sword in the corner of the room starts almost vibrating lightly as you do this in the scabbard. You know, so it starts moving as if reacting and agitated by what you're doing. However, you do find you have to force the magic onto Quinn more so. It doesn't take naturally. Quinn, I'm about to make you make a charisma saving throw. Is there anything...
Oh no!
Is there any... Yeah, these 2 curses together are maybe the worst thing.
Yeah, they are.
Jesus Christ.
This is why I needed that luck stone, by the way.
Yeah.
Is there anything I should account for, or should I just run?
I don't have anything
Cody,
else
do
now.
you want one of my inspiration?
You guys do whatever you want. I'll be fine.
You can't transfer favor. You can't transfer favor.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Take that inspiration.
You can transfer inspiration.
Yeah, take
you
the
can't
inspiration,
transfer
yeah.
favor.
Take an inspiration, you bitch. I've knocked it off. Take one of my
Hit
birthday
advantage, Quinn.
inspiration.
Quick, take my saving face.
No.
That doesn't work like that.
If anyone would have
this
it
is
at
gonna
this
be-
point, it
This is
should
gonna
come
be
with that
so
sword.
bad. I wish I could tell you guys the DC I have to hit.
Don't worry
Oh, no,
about
it's
it.
fucking high,
Just
I
roll
know.
it.
All right. Are
I
you
wish I'd come with you.
hit advantage? Are you ready?
Yep.
You use it.
Oh.
There's a flash of greenish energy as the spell is bounced back. And not only does it bounce back, as it does, Quinn reels back.
Yep.
Quintus takes 4d10 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Quinn
god.
takes 28 damage.
Oh, Fenris! I know that you're not very used to casting magic on this level, but come on now. You can do a bit better than that.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
You might want to wait to cast that again.
No, do
Well.
it. Do it. Do
I only
it.
have 1/5 level spell slot, so I can't even.
Oh, you can't do it again. Oh no!
Shit!
Well, that
Until
sure
tomorrow.
woke me up.
Good. At least something did. I'm sorry
For what?
that I couldn't help you.
Wow.
Don't worry, Fenris. I barely felt it.
The blood coming out of his ear.
Okay.
Just kill him.
See if you can do better next time.
I will,
Yo, kick
Quintus.
his ass.
Okay.
I'm so glad I'm not there. Fuck.
Hey, Logan! I need to talk to you!
Oh.
it?
I think I taunted you.
Yeah.
Is it Tatia?
It's Tatia.
Kinda... Okay, cool.
I'm not sure about what, but you seem pretty urgent, so am I. What's up?
Hey, Fenris is telling me you had like these gauntlets that give you like the power of like an ogre or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Fenris gave me them as a present.
You're never getting them, bitch. No way.
Oh, she didn't mention that. I was hoping to buy them off of you.
I totally did, though. Ooh.
I have selective hearing.
I didn't care when Fenris told me about that. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was hoping to, like, trade them or you know, buy them off of you. You want me to do you a favor, like.
I mean, I don't really have anything in particular in mind. Well, why do you need them? Don't
You're
you
cool.
already have that belt? I thought that was better than these.
It is, but they work in tandem with another item that we have. Those items together with this cool thing that they found apparently is really a strong effect.
Okay. Well, if it's for the good of the highest standard, I guess I could be, convinced. Did Fenris already know you were gonna ask me?
I believe she did.
Okay, in that case, if it's on the table, I'm gonna assume that they won't mind. But I'm not just gonna give them to you, but I don't know what I want from you. So
Money?
convince me.
Do you want
Want
money?
my money?
A gift
Dude.
from Fenris is worth more than you could possibly pay.
You're right. Probably right. What do I could trade you one of my cool items.
What do you got?
What about this gray render tooth?
I don't just want a piece of a monster, Vogan.
But it's so important. It's
Want
so
one of those?
cool,
I'll
though.
go break one off one for myself.
Good luck.
It won't be that hard doing it. After all, with these gauntlets, I can break pretty much anything.
You just fuck up and you're like, you want my cool belt?
Wait, hold on. Don't you?
No.
Let's make another trade.
Oh, no tape backsies.
No. I have Fenris's old armor. You want another piece of Fenris? This one covered her whole body.
Not her armor.
Yeah, the +1 scale bell she gave me a while back.
Joke's
I'm a-
on you, told
Nice.
you for first. Never.
If you want to offer me something, you gotta offer me something practical. The armor that I got from the tournament's way better than that.
Well, he like digs into his bag. How about this oil? Pull out like the oil of slipperiness.
Oh! You don't know why, but that upsets me.
Might be able to have some fun with this.
Yeah, but once I use it, won't it be gone?
Sure, but you could have, a good time with it. I got this potion that you make your like super big.
You're not gonna give it to you for a potion.
I don't have anything else.
Come, look at my armory.
What about any of this stuff in this armory here?
I mean, it's all cool, but it's all stuff I could get from somewhere else if I wanted to.
I could owe you a favor.
There's too much of that going around in the highest standard right now. I'm not
I
really
only
sure.
have money.
I'm not really sure what all you have.
I'm not sure what all I have. That, you know, I don't really have anything that you can't just get.
Oh, let's see. You got that cool scabbard you always use, but I don't use anything that can go inside of it, so that wouldn't be very good for me.
I'll pull out the fang of the red cobra. I'm pretty sure you can't get this anywhere. This is a, well, we ripped it out of the mouth of a weird gnoll guy. But it apparently has, like, the power to, like, poison somebody, potentially. What else can it do? Yeah, you can, like, you know, makes you pretty good at biting people. You'd have to rip out a tooth in order to use it. But, hey, something you can't get anywhere else.
You got anything?
Ooh, you got anything good?
Like, right? Goddamn.
Step right up to Vogan's Emporium of Magic Items, apparently, as I pull out the Gem of Seeing, which I forgot to sell.
Wow.
What about this? Yeah.
What's that do?
Yeah,
You keep holding things up, and then, I mean, it's a monocle.
Well, isn't it like a stick with a gem on it or something?
A monocle, yes.
Yeah.
It's a monocle on a stick.
Oh,
Okay.
It's this.
Oh, okay.
okay. I didn't know what it exactly looked like. I was
all
picturing
right.
something different. Well, it comes with like 3 charges, and you can use one of those charges to, for 10 minutes, you can like see anything. Like, it gives you, what would a Vogan call those? True sight.
Witch's sight.
You can have the sight of like a dragon.
Roll persuasion.
Fuck, that's not good. Can I roll beat up Aviana? I've got
No.
expertise in that.
You cannot roll persuasion.
That's a 7.
I mean, that's not something that I feel like I'd get a whole lot of use out of.
I don't know, man. It sounds like plenty.
I'm
You know,
more into
useful.
watching things explode. I'm more into hitting things really hard. I know there's certain things you won't go from. Like, I know that sword that you were using, I saw you using it a couple of times. I don't suppose you'd be willing to part with that. The one that does the same thing that my gloves do. I'm not normally about swords, but that was really cool. That, or... You've always been really attached, I've noticed, to that skull drake hide that you're wearing. Why is that?
Well, I killed it myself, and then a god blessed it.
Why don't you give me that?
Because I need it.
Wow.
Well, it's been with me for forever. Can I get back to you on that?
Guess so. If you're not, if you don't need to hand it over, unless you can think of something else I might be able to get some use out of.
I might be able to get something, but I can't think of anything else right now. I've got this horn of blasting.
What's
that do?
He's trying so hard.
Oh, you like blow into it, and there's like a big like explosion, like that just comes out of it. It just makes a big old noise, and everyone, you know, in the cone has to you know, resist it, or else they'll take some damage and be deafened.
Roll persuasion.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Okay. Persuasion. Where is it? Where's my persuasion? There it is. No, that's wrong.
You should have led with
that's
that.
just an 18.
Let's do
I should have.
that then.
Oh, perfect.
Sure.
I'll
That
give her the
sounds
horn of
that sounds
blasting.
like way my style.
It sure does. I'm surprised I didn't see it earlier.
She takes them off. She's going to take that horn of blasting from you, and she'll give you the
Hell
gauntlets.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Really appreciate it.
If they can work together, then it's better in your hands. But
least I can say I got this out of it.
Yeah. Have fun with that. I haven't really gotten to use that a lot, so I'm curious how you'll use it.
We'll see. I'll test it out next time I'm out doing something.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Sees herself out. You now have all 3 of the necessary items for the hammer.
I do. I have them. Woo! I can use it. I
can fight. When did I have to ask permission?
Oh.
That's not very honorable of you, Quinn. That's kind of mean.
I don't think it's very mean. What do you think? What do you mean it's mean? Isn't it mean to exclude me?
Well, not purposefully excluding you, but like to ask to join your friends is polite.
She's just saying you occasionally make it difficult to leisure. Is that such a problem?
She's tense.
Are you still upset because you
relaxation ruined?
Are you still upset because your magic failed earlier?
You know, I wish I was upset about that instead of you being an apple.
He's an apple.
You just. This is just an observation, but since you've picked up that sword, you've been an absolute ass. That's merely all I'm saying.
You have been a lot meaner than you normally are, Quinn. Normally you're
I'm sorry.
I would say you're not reaching the highest standard whatsoever.
Oh, I'm sorry that you feel that way, Fenris.
Wow.
You hear a noise behind you, as you hear just a voice from something passing by behind you, Quinn. One you don't recognize, but seems very familiar with you, just walking by being like,
yes, you do seem more unpleasant than usual.
Fuck.
I look over.
You walk over, and you just see Jerky walking by you.
Oh my god!
Jerky, since when could you talk?
Okay, so both of you heard them talk as well. Okay. Jerky,
Jerky,
when did you learn how to talk? Did this happen when you guys were away?
Jerky lays down on the ground.
This is amazing!
Oh, Jerky, do you still not like me very much? Looking at him. Nothing.
You want food? Huh? Do you want food? Huh? Huh?
It slow blinks.
Can I roll animal handling to pet Jerky?
You can try.
Okay. It never works.
Don't worry, Lexi. He doesn't like Fenris very much either.
It's because I have no modifier for animal handling.
I do. I just roll like shit.
I do both.
As you reach out towards to pet it, one of Jerky's paws just comes up and just presses against your hand and just pushes it back towards you.
Lexi, you have to be more confident. Watch. I'm gonna try.
I swear to, if this works, I'm gonna be pissed.
Come on, bite him, Jerky. Do what we
Bite
all
him.
want to.
Roll me animal handling.
Do him a bite.
As you reach towards it, there is a loud, audible growl from Jerky.
Oh yeah, that really worked out well
So
for
you
you,
continue
Gwen,
to
didn't
plot
it?
and like move a little bit closer. It just goes from a growl to suddenly be like,
no means no. Go away.
Right.
All right then.
Come on, we should leave him alone.
I'm not sure exactly why it is that I awoke today with the ability to speak. But Miriam did something to me earlier. And suddenly I can understand you all clearly.
Oh, this was Kitty's doing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I should have realized.
Yeah.
maybe if you were paying attention to something else, you might have.
Man,
Well, I mean, there's no one-
Jerky's a bitch, hell yeah!
I mean, there's nobody else.
Sassy kitty.
Well, I mean, there's nobody else here in this
Catchy,
place that could
if
have
you will.
possibly been able to do something like that.
Alright.
Wow.
I'm just killing time until Miriam wakes up. He's exhausted.
Well, you're welcome to stay in here.
I'm gonna say this once. He like stands, and I'm never gonna say it again. Thank you guys for saving me from the gnolls.
Oh,
Of course, Jerky.
very welcome.
Oh,
I'm
this
glad
is
I didn't
wonderful.
try to eat you all.
Us
I'm
too.
glad too.
We're glad about that as well. That would have been not so good.
However, I know that I could have left and all. but you could maybe do to stop putting me beside so many terrifying things constantly.
We're
Yeah.
sorry. You're part of the highest standard. You're very brave.
If you ever want to stay behind, you're perfectly capable of doing it. You don't have to go anywhere you don't feel you need to.
I've stayed behind before, and when I did, the house was burned down.
It did burn down, yes. It didn't.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Of time before that, some drow came, and they carved a mark in acid into the door.
That was also
Yeah.
very bad.
But those drow aren't around anymore, so that's one
Yeah.
problem with the solution.
Indeed.
I need to know what's going on here. I'm gonna go grab Kitty.
No, he's
Oh,
asleep.
he's
crazy.
resting.
Wait, he's asleep.
Yep. Yes, I'm going.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh no.
I need Sunder and Jerky to have a heated debate.
He's
oh yeah.
asleep. He won't be
We
for long.
did.
Well, Miriam,
Fenris
you
will-
are awoken by Quintus.
As Quintus is going and doing that, Fenris will sigh and look at Lexi. I miss Quinn. And go back to whatever she's doing.
I also had a run-in with the Crystal Queen and the Fanian.
Oh,
What? What?
and you were able to get out of it.
Not
Nice,
there, you
Kitty.
bitch.
Yeah, she just was bent to my will instantly.
You're
course.
lying.
Ah.
You're lying about
I'm just-
something. Why
I'm
did she
so-
show up?
I'm so irresistible, Lexi. I wanted to speak with the Fanian, and she found me.
Is Miriam wearing his necklace right now?
Yes,
Yeah, he
Okay.
is.
Okay, but you're still wearing your necklace, so like what happened?
I took it off.
Why?
I wanted to make it easier for him to find me, and I had really hoped she wasn't looking. She was.
Fenris is doing the fucking math in her head. Just
What?
squinting.
What happened? How did she not kill you? She's really scary. Miriam, why?
He said he'd kill her if she killed me.
So they were both just like, okay, that's fine. And then they backed
It was
off?
really scary. It was kind of a back and forth of who had the right to me. And
They were fighting over you?
she said she'll be back, so I don't know. She'll find me again
Yeah, I
soon.
just
So
hop
there is
up on here.
something she does fear. Interesting.
Flux, do I just hop up on this? Or just jump up on here?
Oh yes, yeah. I'd like flip down a little, like some small steps for him to comfortably walk up to his throne.
Good, good.
He's got a baby chair like serving station. for him to
Jerky
play.
gets up on his tiger shelf extension to the table and sits down on the end of it.
Lord Jerky, I noticed you were pecking at your food. Is it not to your liking?
No, it's fine.
Lord Turkey.
Is the shelf the proper height for you, Master Lord Jerky?
I don't know.
Oh no.
This is what the high standard comes to.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Could it be elevated so it is just ever so slightly, just very slightly above the table? Just a
Oh
little
yes,
bit, by
one
like an
second.
inch, maybe
I
like
start turning a crank and it's
Yes, good, good.
Oh, there we go. I can also adjust the angle if it's more comfortable.
No,
as
this
well.
is fine. Flat is good.
Excellent, excellent.
If I fits, I sits.
Hell yeah.
Good. How did
Oh yeah,
I-
Quinn, your dad's alive.
But, well, what?
Yeah, he's back.
Kitty, I know you just got up from the bed, but what?
What day is it? It's been about a week now. You should probably be back in action.
What do you mean, Kitty?
Didn't want to tell you before you left, because if you died and I got your hopes up, I'd feel really bad there, and then I'd also have to go back and talk to him and be like, hey, brought you back, but your son's dead. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't do that.
Logan, I know what to do.
Yeah, man. What?
Okay, it's okay. Here, I'll just reach out and close his jaw. That takes some time to process. And I know I kind of didn't want to tell you, but it seemed like the thing to do since there was a talking cat and I saw the Crystal Queen and Legion. Since we were saying crazy stuff, I got caught up in the moment. I was going to wait until we got back to the land away, but I think we're going to do about 5 or 6 more things that might kill us in the meantime, so I figured you ought to know.
Kitty, you're not pulling my leg, are you?
No, believe me, I would not lie about that. I lie about a lot of things. Won't lie about that.
Is there any way I can speak to him?
With your mouth, presumably. That's
When
how
we get
I'm
back.
doing it.
Jerky.
We're a ways away from the land away, but whenever we get back, I don't know if there's any sending zones over there. It's not like we would have the partner. If you want, I can pass messages along.
I don't know what to say. I just don't. He's gonna like sit down.
Miriam, how did you say you brought Quinn's dad back?
I briefly had the power to manipulate the universe.
How did you do that?
I played a game of chance with Vestius. You were
The
there.
thing that you had done before, whenever you saved everyone, you used that same power?
I got a little excited.
Oh.
I'll say you did.
Listen, don't out me.
Oh, no. Wait, what is he talking about?
I know the other one.
Jerky, what do you know?
I'm gonna
I
go.
will not betray the confidence of Mario.
I'm going to go out.
Go for a walk.
You okay?
Yeah, I need to think.
Why is the cat talking, Miriam? As I scritch
talk.
Jerky's cheek.
Just know it was Mario.
It seems that you and I can finally speak. Toe to toe. As
Hi,
equals. The line between a hunter and their prey has been blurred.
Huh.
She's just staring blankly
You
at
can't say
this
that,
fucking
Jerky.
cat.
Jerky, that's messed up. Aviana's not just a bird.
Lord
Alright,
Aviana's a Hanyo with
they
wings.
are the ultimate bird.
No, you can't be saying that. That is a little offensive.
Jerky.
The grandest hunt.
The most dangerous game.
Wow.
Jerky.
Oh crap.
You saw what I did.
I can't.
Wow, and
You know, it's funny when Logan corpses.
I love Jerky so much.
so much.
Okay. Okay.
good.
Okay. All right. Got it.
No more pets with the nails. If you keep calling me that.
Are you sure you want to come within swiping distance? I can't talk to
I will go up with my hands like on either side of his cheeks and just start giving like scritches with the nails and just getting right in there. You
This
sure you
changes
want to come
nothing.
within? Uh-huh. The hunter becomes the prey. I'll rub his ears and just
I
full
concede
face
that I
massage.
have been appeased, if only for a time.
For
Oh
sure.
no, she might have to pet you more.
Yeah, keep talking smack, cat, and no more pets.
Roll me animal handling.
Uh-huh. This is not gonna go well.
Oh no!
I have one favor left. I'm putting it into this.
Yeah!
Oh shit! I'm doing it.
What's it like having favor?
It's because I guessed some of y'all questions. I'm just waiting for the game to catch up and then I'll roll. Because I hit my favor.
Oh yeah, it is freezing. I wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah. It's the game's like, no. Cat. Alright, there it is. This is not gonna go well. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, take my favor back.
Hell yeah, beach.
Very well.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh right, do we get things on 19s, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
give
favor.
on 19.
Should I have got a favor back whenever I Nat19'd the
Yeah.
the roll for Giga
Oh, yeah.
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 It's been so long.
That'll help. That's gonna help. Look, I need as much as I can.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
Yo,
don't want to be a dick anymore.
Aww.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
But I do really want to keep the sword.
Well.
Cody, no.
Cody? What?
Can I come in?
Yeah, one sec. I will unlock the door and open it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Can I talk to you about a thing?
Sure. I'll let him in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
What?
I've clearly upset you. And I want to apologize for all the jokes at your expense.
Huh. Thanks, I guess.
I don't want us to be enemies. We're on the same side.
Well, you're making it plenty hard to like you, Vogan.
I know. As a sort of a peace offering, he's gonna hand you the bag of holding.
The fuck is this?
It's the bag of holding I've had.
Why?
I want you to have it. For your vast amount of gold and platinum.
Is there a reason someone like you felt the need to make those kind of jokes? You of all people should understand.
I know. It's some old habits I'm kicking. I've learned a lot over the test I had. Like I said, I don't want us to be enemies anymore. I'm sorry.
Just kind of look at you, just trying to process that. I don't want us to be enemies either.
I won't make those jokes anymore.
Thanks. The cat making them is enough for me now.
What?
Jerky insists on calling me Bird.
Does he make a sound that sounds like he's saying bird or something?
The cat can speak, Vogan.
Sure. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
I don't joke. Not about that.
Okay.
Thanks for acknowledging it.
He'll lift his arm out for a handshake. Can we start over?
I guess so. I will put out a closed fist for a fist bump instead.
He'll bump it.
It's a little more my style.
Guess I can get rid of this beat up Aviana skill I have.
Like you could beat me, bitch.
Sorry if I bothered you over the night. Just
No.
wanted to get that off my chest.
No, you're good. I was awake.
Cool.
Need anything else?
No. That's the main thing.
Well, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Go talk to the cat.
Okay.
I dare you.
Whatever you say. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
I walk out.
I'll close the
A
door.
couple minutes later, it's what the hell did you just say?
Talking shit, cat.
What did you just say?
That is my friend you're calling a bird, cat!
I wanted to get you your own bag of holding, but they didn't have one.
Oh, I'm gonna go take my money out of the banks. I don't trust the banks. Thanks,
I
man.
know you don't. That's why I gave you that bag.
While Quintus is sleeping in, Fenris would wake up, Flux, Miriam. I think those are the only people that could aid. She'd probably get Vogan in case Quintus needed to be restrained.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Morning, buddy.
Hey, good morning, friend!
We're just gonna do some stuff to you.
How are you doing?
when they come in, they'll see a bunch of bags.
What kind of bags?
The hell?
A bunch of like big like thick bags full of things.
Okay.
Quinn has started packing up.
As the door opens, I'm gonna start playing some music, and as soon as I see Quinn, I'm gonna cast Charm Person. I'm going to cast it while playing the Cittern, which will give him disadvantage.
All right, roll
Hell yeah.
roll a charisma save
wow.
with disadvantage, my boy.
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Save,
Roll
right?
me a wisdom save with disadvantage. Sorry, my bad.
Let's
Good morning
go!
to you. Good morning to you.
Oh,
You fail.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, buddy.
wasn't
Hey,
the
good
worst
morning
rolls of all
again.
time.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, you mind if we come in?
Of course, come on in. Actually, I want to speak with all of you anyway.
Okay, sure. What's up? What's up, Quinn?
Oh, I need all of you to put this whole saving everything on hold.
Interesting. She's gonna start heading towards the sword.
May we
Cast it on a
ask
creature.
Cast it on
why?
him.
I head towards Quintus. Sorry.
Of course, I'm going to be heading back to see my father. You can all stay here. I can make it there on my own. It'll probably be faster that way as well. I can make my way back, and we can go and save everything afterwards. As soon as I'm done with my business, of course.
Sure. Yeah, buddy.
Just one thing, you know, buddy, just as a friend, if you could sit down, we're gonna try and get
Al.
some of this magic effect off you from eating Jikoku Saga and all that other stuff.
Of course.
A cleansing, yes.
I see no reason to, because you've charmed me, and I was going to listen to you anyway, because you're you.
I know it's me, but you know, I have to make sure.
Good to be safe.
Sit down on the bed and try this again.
All right, I will give him a bardic inspiration. You're gonna do
I'll
fine,
give it a
pal.
brain blast.
Oh my god.
Brain blast!
I will
Blast
use
you.
my favor.
Alright, go
Come
ahead
on,
and
fight it,
click
Quintus.
Please, Lord Master Quintus, fight it!
I have currently a +9, I
And
think.
a +9 and a... So we assume you're going to use the bardic inspiration, yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead and just roll it and stick it in your modifier window.
I think it was
Be
either a
good.
1 or a
Be
7.
good. I hope it's the 7.
Me too.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Speak it into existence.
So currently, I believe I have a +17.
You don't. Swear to God, if you don't make this, bitch.
Make
I
that
love
could
that
save.
it's
still not
everyone.
one.
That save, bitch.
You use that. Flux starts giving you detailed instructions on how to best focus and try to clear your mind of the influence of the effect as it happens. He starts warning you against the pain you might experience, what with the psychic pain you took last time. Miriam starts playing a tune that you find familiar, playing a song that you may have heard earlier in your life when he was first learning his craft, that sends you back to a place where you can more clearly remember yourself. And Fenris approaches
She'll
you.
take his hand in both of hers and be like, come on, buddy.
You can do this.
You
We
are
miss you.
filled with magical energy, as you are. You once again feel the vision of the many things that Duscal had accomplished as a paladin. You once again see the images of the necessary evils they committed as a paladin in order to, in their mind, bring more good into the world. You see the moment that a blade is plunged into the chest of a celestial who had acted as a guide and friend to this paladin. As you do, I'm gonna roll it against you.
Here we go.
Come on, Quinn.
No, that's a 20.
You guys see a vibration from the sword on the side of the room as it begins moving. As it leaned up against the wall it's on, it cracks, or not cracks, but it starts like moving so much that you feel like it may lift off the ground. Jigoku Saga leaned against another wall. You see the eye flicker on and look at it, and you just hear a, oh! It's, I'm starting to think that thing might be as possessed as I am. Someone wanna take that out of the... And as it starts to move, it falls to the ground, clatters out of the scabbard as it pulls slightly out of it. You see the blackened blade, not even reflecting light. You see it just seems to be made for a moment of pure darkness as Quintus, you are affected by this magic, as the greater restoration magic focuses on you, and you focus on Flux's instructions to try to best navigate this. As you do, the blade suddenly stops. The vibrating sound had reached such a volume that it seemed to be the only thing you all could hear of as Merriam tries to play his song louder to overpower the sound of this thing vibrating on the ground. And as you do, it suddenly stops, and everything goes quiet. And you see the blade on the side of the room begin to wash and become white again as the black peels away. As you are detuned, the curse broken, and the madness that you had suffered no longer affecting you.
Yes!
Quinn!
You back with us?
Yeah.
Hooray! I punch him in the face.
As your indefinite madness, I am the smartest, wisest, strongest, fastest, and most beautiful person I know, is no longer affecting you.
I never even said that you were good at casting magic, you
I'm
bitch.
the
You
strongest.
just tack that on.
Wow.
I'm the strongest.
Fuck out of here.
He's just the best, man. He
Oh
was the
my
best.
God.
Oh, I don't want to leave.
I'm
I'm scared to death of what he's gonna say.
Thank goodness! I mean, yeah, thank goodness.
Oh, if you somehow got away, and that's a stretch. Yeah, I don't know. If you came back home like that, I think your dad would kick your ass.
Well, probably.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Gwen, I feel like you should apologize to Fenris in particular. You said some very mean things to her.
Fenris, I'm very, very sorry for everything I said, and Vogan, for everything that I said to you as well.
Drop concentration on Charmers.
Hey, you charmed me!
no.
I'm kidding.
Leave it.
Weird, his attitude didn't change very much.
Yeah, I was. Well, you didn't need to charm me, kitty. I would have answered. I mean, I hope I would have. I don't know though.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm. Fenris, you know you're the strongest person I've met. You're my champion. Of course you could have done this. The only one worthy of the gift that was bestowed upon you.
I'm just
So
glad
sorry.
you're okay.
So that one we can throw in a well.
Yeah, that seems like a good place for that, yes.
Or volcano.
And Vogan, I meant everything I said. Except the parts about me being greater.
Yeah, I see.
All of that, except those things. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I do think that the guild is better in your hands.
Whoa.
I'd have to agree.
Goodness.
Oh, Avi.
Oh, Avi, you're here. Hey.
I'll kick your ass.
I feel like we're all here. Some of us
Yeah.
are just in the back.
Yeah, Fen's still like holding Quintus's hands in hers, like
Yeah.
just kind of quietly crying.
You did such a good job.
I know. I did a good job the first time too.
You did a fantastic job.
Damn straight.
I wasn't strong enough. You did
No, you
wonderfully.
weren't. I'm just
You're
glad you're okay.
You're so strong.
Say any of
Have
that
so much
again, and
to-
I will break your hand.
Well,
Indeed.
let's secure that thing inside of its sheath and take it to the church, I suppose.
Sounds like a good idea.
And then, if you don't mind, I think you could do with joining us for a little bit of leisuring.
I think I've been leisuring enough. Look what time it is. I'm still in bed.
Oh
I have
my
a shiny.
God,
What a
oh,
fucking cutie.
Thanks, Gwen.
Well, maybe you should rest.
Heck.
Maybe you should rest. I get that you now have a shiny new black eye.
It's true.
Oh yeah, that's a shiner.
Hey, who punched me?
That was me. I
Bogus.
punched you.
Why'd you punch me? I'm kidding.
You know why.
Well, I've been healed since then.
No, I punched you
No.
right after like your curse broke.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
No, I did. Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
You
'Cause you're a
deserved it a
dick.
little bit. You
I
earned it.
didn't deserve it. I was being
you were in
manipulated.
You were being a huge asshole. It's okay.
You guys gave it to me. What do you mean?
You're back now. That's all that matters, Quintus.
I'm just doing
He's
it.
really
You said
strong!
things you didn't mean at the time.
Yeah, and you thought you were stronger.
Well, that's not afterwards.
Throw a
Punch
knife.
me
So
while
you
I'm
guys
still acting like
plan
that.
to take,
Ah!
you guys plan to take the sword to the church?
100%.
All right, you guys do that. I'm gonna think. I'll drop this off at Briar's, and then I'm gonna spend the day petting this cat.
Mind if I come with?
To the church.
Alright, do you guys go there? Given the time, unless you guys have any particular way that you want to go about it, upon returning it to them, they would be informed of its properties and its desire to latch onto a paladin. As you return it to them, they promise they'll likely see it to a place like the academy that is delivered there, so it can be sealed away. It is treated with great respect and caution when you give it to them.
I would also like to say everything that I saw so that they know the story of the blade.
This is the
Whenever you
meaning
give it to
sword.
them, they also treat it with a great deal of respect, in that they bring out what looks to be a ceremonial shroud, and they place it around it, wrapping it up as if it were a holy reliquary of some kind. Being a holy avenger, tainted as it is still a highly religious and powerful symbol of the church. You take it from them, and or they take it from you, and I'm going to award you guys a little tiny bit of experience for completing that.
No,
It's not
give
a
us
lot.
a lot of experience.
A little boom.
Yes.
Not a
He
terrible.
saved Quinn from being a bad man.
As soon as the game catches up with itself.
Hooray!
As you do that, we'll handle the Briar stuff next time. As I believe, with everything that's happened and the closing of the passing on of Duskull's Tainted Avenger, I believe that is where we're going to close off today. As a final thing to end off on, I would like everybody in the party to roll me 1d100.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Ah!
15.
We got so low.
We did.
Oh my god, we all really did.
Here's
Apart
for
from Flux, damn.
jerky.
Not for jerky.
Okay, that's for me.
Bar members. Waiting for a Merriam one.
I rolled as jerky, but
5. Oh my god.
Holy shit, Fenris.
I'm in.
Nice extremes, everybody.
Yo, right? Damn.
Oh.
Oh, you rolled again.
Yeah,
Shit.
we'll take the 5 as your first one.
Yeah.
So Merriam. So two things happen. Merriam.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
The previous night, just to go back slightly, you would have had a dream in which you would have become things would have become relatively lucid for you. And during this dream, you would have detached from whatever you were dreaming of. Everything would have peeled away, and a sense of realism would have created itself. You would have found yourself standing in the middle of sloping fields, stretching out into the distance, as you find yourself in a massive, what appears to be valley, dead trees surrounding you on various sides. In the distance, you see a creaking mill that turns slightly in the wind, but the blades on it have been withered and decayed enough that it doesn't properly catch the wind, having it only let out this faint groan of a creak as it slowly turns. A familiar mist coats and surrounds this area. As you turn, you hear a voice that you take not to be a dream, but to be the voice of the Faignant reaching out to you. And though it is beckoning no response from you, you hear a very clear,
I have found a means to fulfill my end of our bargain. I have made the proper connections, Mariam. The one around you will have to serve as the centerpiece. I will inform you more later. But if you mean to head into the Skywall, I shall contact you when the time is right. The second constelliquary, to match yours. I have found it.
there's a faint greenish light as everything peels away. Fenris.
Oh no. Yes.
You too would have a dream that, like that, you find you are pulled from the dream you're in, but instead of it being a gradual dispersal of the dream that you're having, fading away into a familiar landscape. Yours, the dream you're having, you find yourself suddenly falling, as if the material of the dream you're having is no longer solid. You fall through it into a void. This moist, cold feeling, and the sound of insects begins to build up around you. You start to notice the constant buzzing of various cicadas. Cicadas? Cicadas.
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 The sound of cicadas loudly buzzing around you, becoming almost unbearable to hear until you close your eyes whilst falling, and as soon as you open them again, you are standing. A wooden bridge under your feet that stretches out into mists in the distance on one side, and on the other side into another sort of series of fields, but not like the ones that Miriam would have encountered. You see in the distance fields of what look to be crops that are aligned and set in an unfamiliar way, not like the farmlands you would recognize, but crops that have been have waterways dug out between them, so water is flooding the spaces between the crops. In the distance, you see homes that you recognize to be the architecture and style of the cultures that are present on Cahulus. The sky above you is beautiful. Though there is mist in the distance, you see that the sky is a rich and deep black, with stars that seem to shine and beckon others, and beckon you to reach for them, and a perpetually full red moon above you. As you take this in, and you see in the distance the image of a mansion, what looks to be a large Cahulian mansion, you find yourself drawn to it, your eyes locked on it as this wet cold overtakes you. The sound of insects builds up again, and then cuts out suddenly as a voice behind you rings out. A very soft, childish voice rings out behind you as you just hear,
Goodness, it's not often that visitors come here without an invitation.
I turn around.
You turn, and as you do, you find yourself in a long room with a young man wearing what looked to be the robes of a Cahulian noble, sitting, cross-legged, arms together at the end of a table.
But if you're going to invite yourself here, I'll happily open the way for you. When you come, seek me out. You will be welcomed with open arms to my banquet prefecture.
With that, before you manage to speak, it reasserts itself again. Your dream takes over, and you find yourself awaking in the night in a cold sweat. And with those two dreams, which would have happened the previous night, we'll just say you had bigger things on your mind that morning with Quintus, and a faint, tenuous, though you wouldn't know of it, a faint connection between the two events being present. We are going to end there. Heck in, until next time, YouTube, we're back with everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time.